kind of make it work,
like these
and
for
string.
the bones. So we thought if
What materials did you want to use?
Straws, cardstock,
cardboard
2 strings, but we didn't.
and
Beads,
tape.
cardboard, markers, caps, and tape.
So what was difficult about your project?
Basically everything.
Because we thought since these straws are bendy, we could like put this here and one on the thumb and connect them and put like a rubber band or another straw to do this, but we put it in the wrong place and it's not making the fingers go down.
If you had the chance to start over again, what would you do?
We'd probably use string for the bones.
String for the bones?
Or rubber bands.
So can you tell me about your hand?
Yeah, so our materials were rubber band, string, paper, cardboard blocks, and this is what it was supposed to look like, and then it turned out like that. And test and reflect, we did everything the way it was supposed to, and it worked.
So when you say cardboard blocks, can you explain that to me?
It's under the tape, and it helps it move more on the bottom, so it would do this when we pull it, and then it will help more with the moving. That's why we had the cardboard pieces.
So are you happy with the way it turned out?
Yes.
If you were to have this challenge again, is there anything you're thinking that you might change?
I think by changing, when putting the string inside and making it longer, you would pull them down here.
Inside of what? Inside of the
Hands.
inside of the hand and making them longer?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
So my plan was, well, I didn't really draw it. So my plan was that I would use straws and connect through a straw right here by strings, but then rubber bands I thought would better because they're more flexible, so it would do this better.
Did you have rubber bands in your plan when you started out?
No,
No? So you added the rubber bands to help?
yeah, and this thing is so this wouldn't go flying everywhere, because if it's not in here, it would go like up, down, and
Show me how your hand works.
so you hold it from right here.
Nice. If you had the opportunity to start over again, what would you do differently?
I would probably try and make it do like different hand movements, like so this would move, my thumb would move, but that didn't really work out very well.
Thank you.
So Gunnar, tell me about your hand that you made.
I made it with one straw and rubber bands. First, it didn't work for some reason. I think it was upside down, but I chose a different way.
So how did you redesign? Let me see the back of it here. Can I see the other side, the working side of it, with the straws and the rubber band?
So basically, I made it work by making it have rubber bands connected to the straw, making the rubber bands are going down and bending the fingers.
So you chose to put the straw across the bottom. Was that your original plan?
At first it was like this. First it was up and down,
Uh-huh, like
Right.
on the thumb or the finger?
but then it was working still, so I decided to just leave it there.
Okay, so you happy with how it works?
Yes.
If you were to do this again, is there something that you were thinking, oh, I would do it this way next time? Or do you think you would do it the same way?
I would actually rather do rubber bands and string.
Rubber bands and string and not the straws?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Kira, show me your hand. What can it do?
It can bend with string like this. On each finger there's a string so it can bend. And if this would actually put on a person, if it was, and there's like a comforter right here so it wouldn't hurt their hand.
Nice. Was this your original plan?
Yes.
And everything worked out the way you wanted it to?
Not all of it, because when I pulled one finger down, it would have to bend the whole thing, so I had to put tape right here, so.
To make a stronger structure? Awesome. If you had a chance to start over again, what would you change?
I would change probably this. Like I would put maybe like a straw right there or something, or more tape.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So can you show me how your hand works? So tell me about it.
Well, I knew what I was going to do, and it worked out the first time. And I just glued on the strings and also tied them. Then I put some nails on it.
So did you put the rubber bands on first?
Yeah.
You did. And the rubber bands are acting as what? What were you thinking when you put those on? That they were going to be what part of the hand?
They were just going to be like the tendons since the stretchy.
Very good. And I see you added a stick at the bottom, and that is
so I can hold it.
very good. So if you were to do this again, is there anything that you would do differently?
No.
Great, thank
Your
you.
hand.
So my hand can move individually without having to move all the fingers. And you can also move all the fingers at once if you want to. But it's pretty hard to do it. So if you grab them all, you can just make a scratchy chin for you. And then it can also wave.
Was this your original plan?
Yep, I got it first try.
You got it first try? If you had an opportunity to change anything about your hand, what would you change?
I would change the way that this one was hot glued on, because then I could like twist it much easier.
Nice. All right, thank you.
So Emery, tell me about your mechanical hand.
So I had to use the bottles and rubber bands to get it to move. And I used this one to keep it moving.
Just keep it moving. So can you show me how it operates?
So I hold this and then I can just shake it. And then it moves.
Very good. So are you happy with how it works?
Yes.
If you were to do it again, is there anything else that you would do differently on your plan?
Yeah, I would add another one and attach it so it can be longer.
So does that act as the wrist? That bottle there, is that the wrist? Is that right?
Yeah, basically, it's the main part of the hand.
Very good. Thank you. So Jacob, can you tell me about your prosthetic hand?
So right away when I tried just to tape the rubber bands onto the hand and then tied the string onto it, it worked right away, and then all you have to do is that to make it work is you just pull down on this.
Nice. And I saw you testing it in your sleeve. Can you show me how you were testing it?
And sometimes when there's a lot of something, you can even use it to pick some stuff up.
Oh.
Like when there's a ton of straws in the makerspace room, I picked up some of the straws.
So you tested on the straws. Great. So is there anything that if you were to do this again that you would try differently? Are you happy with the plan and how it turned out?
I'd try next time if I had longer time, I would tape a bunch of rubber bands on there and then tie on each finger, each rubber band that the finger has, I'd tie a rope on there, and then I'd have one that's in the middle, and then that'd be a rope that in case you want the entire hand, and then to move just a couple fingers.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Jacob.